Hello everyone and welcome to Sally and Bytes. Today, I am here to teach Relational Database and SQL, Part 8, MySQL DML Commands, inserting data into table, insert into command, modifying data in a table, update command, removing data from a table, delete command, truncate command. So, let's dive in and get started. In the previous video, we have learned about data definition language DDL commands like create database, use database, show databases, drop database, create table, show tables, describe table, alter table, and drop table. Now in this video, we are going to learn about data manipulation language DML commands, which includes insert, update, and delete. DML stands for Data Manipulation Language. When we create a table, only its structure is created but the table has no data. To add records in the table, insert statement is used. Also, table records can be deleted or updated using delete and update statements. These SQL statements are part of data manipulation commands, DML. Data manipulation using a database means either insertion of new data, removal of existing data, or modification of existing data in the database. Let's learn about how to insert data into a table. The insert into command is used to insert a new record or row or tuple in a table. It is possible to write the insert into statement in different forms. The first form is inserting data, for all the columns, into a table. In this first method, it specifies only the values, that is data to be inserted. It does not specify the column names. The syntax is insert into table underscore name values, value 1, value 2, value 3, goes on, semicolon. Now, let's see an example. Before we insert values in a table. At first, we have to create a database, then create a table and finally insert values. Already, we have learnt these commands in the previous video DDL commands. Now, look at the screen. The database in which we are going to work with is opened at first, as we have created earlier. So, come on, look at the yellow box. We have to type show databases semicolon to view all the databases which we have stored already. We can type either in uppercase or lowercase, as MySQL is not case-sensitive. What can you see here? There are many inbuilt databases already stored in MySQL. So, we are going to use the database, which we have created, named Institute. Yes, look at the red arrow pointing to Database Institute. So, what statement should we type now, to use the Institute database? Look at the blue box below. We type the statement use institute semicolon. Yes, the database is open now and we can use it. Inside the institute database, we are creating a table named student. Come on, look at the yellow box. Create table student open brackets roll number integer not null primary key comma, name varchar of 25 not null comma, gender char of 1 comma, marks integer of 10 comma, DOB date close brackets semicolon. Now, look at the blue box below, we type show tables semicolon to verify that the table has been created in the Database Institute. Yes, now, look at the red arrow. You can see the student table in the Database Institute. Tables underscore in underscore institute means the Database Institute holds the table named student. Come on, now, we are going to insert values in the student table. Now, look at the yellow box. So in the MySQL prompt, we type the statement, insert into student values open brackets, 101 comma, Kevin comma, M comma, 86 comma, 2006-11-14 close brackets semicolon. So, to view the value in the table, look at the blue box. Type select star from student semicolon. Yes, what is displayed here? Look at the red box, we can see the first record entered in the table student displayed here. Like this you can insert many records in the table using insert into command. While inserting a row, if we are adding value for all the columns of the table, we need not specify the column's name in the SQL query. But we need to make sure that the order of the values is in the same order as the columns represented in the structure of the table. Let's learn some key points to remember. When values are inputted using insert into command, it is termed as single row insert value since it adds one tuple at a time into the table. The into clause specifies the target table and the values clause specifies the data to be added to the new record of the table. The argument or values of character or text and date data type are always enclosed in double or single quotation marks. Column values for the date data type of a column are provided within single quotes in YYYY-MM-DD or YYYY/MM/DD format. Null values are stored and displayed as null only without any quotes. If the data is not available for all the columns, then the column list must be included following the table name. The second form specifies both the column names and associated values to be inserted. The syntax is insert into table underscore name open brackets, column 1, column 2, column n, and so on close brackets, values, open brackets, value 1, value 2, value n, and so on, close brackets semicolon. Here column 1, column 2, column n, are the names of the columns in the table for which you want to insert data. Now, let's see an example. Look at the yellow box, we type the statement, insert into student open brackets, roll number comma, name comma, gender, marks, DOB close brackets, values, open brackets, 102 comma, Emeka comma, F comma, 92 comma, 2007-05-04 close brackets semicolon. Now, look at the blue box, we type select star from student semicolon to view the table values. Yes, look at the red box, you can see the record of Emeka holding roll number 102 is displayed in the table student. Let's learn the third form, inserting data into specific columns of a table. It inserts values for specific columns of a table. The syntax is, insert into table underscore name open brackets, column 1, column 2, column n, and so on close brackets, values, open brackets, value 1, value 2, value n, and so on, close brackets semicolon. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. Now we type the statement, insert into student open brackets, roll number comma, name comma, marks close brackets values open brackets, 103 comma, Sam comma, 75, close brackets, semicolon. So, here, we have inserted values for specific columns of a student table. Like roll number, name and marks. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see in the red boxes? Null. So, this statement shall insert the values for specific columns like roll number, name and marks respectively. Also, the columns gender and DOB shall hold the values as null. Let's learn how to insert null values into a table. So, what is a null value? When a column in a row has no value or is missing data, it's termed as holding a null value. Permissible columns. Null values can be assigned to any column except when it's the primary key or has a not null constraint. Usage of null. It's advisable to use null when the actual value is undefined or unavailable. Different treatment. Null values differ from other values as they represent missing or unknown data. Default capability. By default, columns in a table can store null values. Optional columns. For optional columns, records can be inserted or modified without providing values, storing them as null. Inserting null. You can insert a null value into any column by using the term null without quotes. Null versus zero. Null is not equivalent to zero. It serves as a placeholder for unknown or inapplicable values. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. Now we type the statement, insert into student open brackets, roll no comma, name comma, gender comma, marks comma, DOB, close brackets, values open brackets, 104 comma, David comma, M, comma, null close brackets, semicolon. So, we have typed null values for marks and DOB. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see in the red boxes? Null. Null values shall be inserted for the fields marks and DOB respectively. Let's learn how to modify data in a table. To modify data within a table and alter values in existing records, we use the update statement. The syntax is, update table underscore name set column 1 equals value 1 comma, column 2 equals value 2 comma and goes on, where condition semicolon. Syntax involves specifying the table to update and using the set keyword to assign new values. Where clause specifies which rows to modify, restricting updates to certain conditions. New data assignment, the set keyword assigns the new data to the respective columns. Selective modification, where clause filters the rows to be updated, affecting only those that meet the specified conditions. Let's see an example. Now, look at the yellow box. Now we type the statement, update student set marks equals 88 where roll number equals 101 semicolon. Where roll number equals 101. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, the marks of Kevin with roll number 101 is updated from 86 to 88. Here, you can see the updation clearly. The marks of Kevin with roll number 101 is updated from 86 to 88. Let's learn how to update multiple columns. Modifying the values in more than one column can be done by separating the columns along with the new values using set clause, separated by commas. Let's see an example. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, update student, set marks equals 95, DOB equals 2007-10-04, where name equals Emeka. So, here we are updating multiple columns, marks, and DOB. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see the marks of Emeka updated from 92 to 95 and DOB, 2007-05-04, has updated to 2007-10-04. So multiple columns can be updated. Now, you can see the updation here. We can see the marks of Emeka updated from 92 to 95 and DOB, 2007-05-04, has updated to 2007-10-04. So multiple columns can be updated. Let's learn how to update using an expression or formula. Let's see an example. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, update student, set marks equals marks plus 1, where roll number equals 101 or roll number equals 103 semicolon. So for roll number 101 and 103, we update mark equals mark plus 1. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see the marks updated by 1, for both roll number 101 and 103, so, mark 88 for roll number 101 updated to marks 89, and marks 75 for roll number 103 updated to marks 76. Now, you can see the updation here. Yes, we can see the marks updated by 1, for both roll number 101 and 103. So, mark 88 for roll number 101 updated to marks 89, and marks 75 for roll number 103 updated to marks 76. So, the update statement shall increment the value of marks by 1 for the records 101 and 103 respectively. Let's learn how to update all rows using an expression or formula. Let's see an example. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, update student, set marks equals marks plus 2 semicolon. We didn't mention anywhere clause here. No condition is given. That means it updated all rows of the table student. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see that the update statement shall increase the value of marks of all the students by 2. So, marks of roll number 101 has updated from 89 to 91 marks. Marks of roll number 102 has updated from 95 to 97 marks. And marks of roll number 103 has updated from 76 to 78 marks. Now, you can see the updation here. Yes, we can see that the update statement shall increase the value of marks of all the students by 2. So, marks of roll number 101 has updated from 89 to 91 marks. Marks of roll number 102 has updated from 95 to 97 marks. And marks of roll number 103 has updated from 76 to 78 marks. Let's learn how to update to null values. The values for the attributes in a relation can also be entered as null using update command. Let's see an example. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, update student, set marks equals null, where roll number equals 103 semicolon. We are updating marks of roll number 103 to null values. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see the update statement shall change the value of the field marks to null for the student whose roll number is 103. Now, you can see the updation here. Yes, we can see the update statement shall change the value of the field marks to null for the student whose roll number is 103. Mark 78 of roll number 103 is updated to null value. Let's learn about removing data from a table. The delete statement is used to delete rows from a table. The syntax is, delete from table underscore name where condition semicolon. Here, table underscore name is the table whose records are to be deleted. Note that the where clause in the SQL delete command is optional and it identifies the rows in the column that get deleted. If you do not include the where clause, all the rows in the table are deleted. Let's see an example. Look at the yellow box. We type the statement, delete from student where roll number equals 104 semicolon. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see roll number 104 record is deleted, and 3 rows in set. So, the update statement shall delete the record only for roll number 104. Yes, we can see roll number 104 record is deleted, and 3 rows in set. So, the update statement shall delete the record only for roll number 104. To delete all the rows from the student table, look at the yellow box. We type the statement, delete from student semicolon. Now, look at the blue box. We type the statement, select star from student semicolon. Now, what can you see? Yes, we can see empty set. Note that all records in the table student is deleted, but it does not free the space containing the table. Let's learn about the truncate statement. Truncate statement is used to delete all the rows from the table and free the space containing the table. The syntax is truncate table underscore name semicolon. Example, truncate table student semicolon. Let's learn the difference between delete and truncate statement. Function. Delete statement removes specific rows based on conditions or all rows, whereas truncate statement removes all rows from a table. Granularity. In delete statement, there is selective deletion with where clause, whereas in truncate statement, it deletes all rows, no where clause used. Transaction impact. Delete statement can be rolled back using transaction log. It's a DML operation. What do you mean by rolled back? Let's see an example. Let's say a transaction involves updating multiple rows in a table. If an error occurs halfway through the transaction, a rollback command can be issued. This action will undo all the changes made by that incomplete transaction, effectively bringing the database back to its state before the transaction began. Now, in truncate statement, it cannot be rolled back. It's a DDL operation. Performance. Delete statement, generally slower due to individual row deletions, but it does not free the space containing the table. Whereas truncate statement, typically faster as it deallocates data pages, frees the space containing the table. I hope you've understood it properly. Remember, the key to mastering DML commands is consistent practice and a hands-on approach. The more you work with these commands and understand how they interact with the database, the more proficient you'll become. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you are new to my Sally and Bytes YouTube channel to stay updated with engaging content and never miss out on my latest videos. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and relatives. Watch the upcoming videos, Relational Database and SQL, Part 9, Data Query Language, DQL, SQL Query Processing, SQL Select Statement, using where clause, displaying query result, distinct clause. You can check the link in the description box given below.